The things that we heard at the budget town halls were consistently a request that we invest in the needs of our residents, in things that really impact the quality of their lives.
We must continue to invest in public safety.
A single police officer in Anne Arundel County shoulders a load of up to 50% higher than those neighboring jurisdictions.
It's 2023. You cannot have a champagne service on a beer budget. Raise our taxes, tell us where the increased taxes are going, and make Anne Arundel County a desired place to work and live again.
For Anne Arundel County, there's no question that we have underinvested in police, in fire, emergency management, detention, and sheriffs. And we have too few positions filled.
So 7 years ago, the International Association of Chiefs of Police conducted a staffing study. And back then they recommended that we increase our staffing to 824 officers. We've not made an investment in our department of that size, but we are moving the needle forward.
So when you compare Anne Arundel County to other jurisdictions, we have fewer police officers, fewer firefighters per capita, fewer in the sheriff's office. We have courtrooms to fill, emergency operations and detention. We need to fill positions that are vacant, but we also need to increase the overall numbers.
In recent years, recruitment and retention across law enforcement and the public safety profession have fallen to modern lows. And we continue to ask too few to do too much.
We cannot continue to deliver the level of service that our citizens expect and deserve with our current staffing.
And not just the service, but the response time. That's important, folks. They want to know when they pick up the phone and they call 911 or the non-emergency line that they're going to get a police officer, an Anne Arundel County police officer, within a reasonable amount of time. If we invest in our police officers, if we invest in adequately staffing our police department, the community benefits. You'll hear us speak of our PACT officers. So at each district station, those officers are out in the community every day building relationships with our young folks. When we build those relationships with the children, we're also fostering the relationship with the parents. So it's a great opportunity for our officers to get out and really help touch lives and impact lives.
Many years ago, people from all over our state, as well as those bordering our states, wanted to work for Anne Arundel County. Now we are losing our members to surrounding jurisdictions.
If our staffing complement isn't where we need it to be, say it's at 2 instead of 3, or it's at 3 instead of 4, they obviously cannot do all the tasks that they need to do for the community in the fastest manner possible.
After giving everything we had, exhausted and burned out nurses and paramedics have left the field in unprecedented numbers, resulting in an incredible deficit between the people needing help and the nurses and paramedics available to help them.
When the call volume increases, we see upwards of 80% of our calls being EMS calls, and then the others being service, fire, motor vehicle, and specialty calls. But with that constant increase, that is constantly taxing the membership of running, instead of 5 or 6 calls a shift, to running 18 or 19 calls a shift. So when we talk about modernizing the fire department, a lot of that is technology based. It's modernizing our systems of how to put in records management, of how to be more efficient with our CAD system through our 911. This also translates when we modernize our apparatus. So apparatus replacement has been crucial so that we have a healthy fleet and that we have a healthy reserve fleet. Obviously, we feel that Anne Arundel County is an incredible place to work, but we want them to know that they are also monetarily valued as much as we value them for coming to us for their employment.
We have talked for years about this joint 911 fire and police call center, and our emergency operations center has become more and more important in recent years.
So the Joint 911 EOC project is a huge development for Anne Arundel County. We're really excited that we'll be able to consolidate the great services that police and fire provide and put it under one agency. And what residents will see is better services, quicker response times, new technology, better situational awareness, and really a chance for when a disaster does happen, you'll have all those public safety agencies working better together. There's been a phenomenon that's been happening in the last couple of years of micro disasters. With climate change coming, there's more severe storms that have localized effects. So for our communities, those can be devastating. So what we have done is coordinated with other county agencies to better provide services more quickly, but have that whole community response.
A lot of what the budget is leaning towards is helping us be able to do our jobs better and to be more efficient, that we can meet our customers' needs.
We need to do this because public safety ultimately is government's most fundamental obligation to its people.